I saw the Supergirl movie last week in theaters, and I don't know what the intention of the filmmakers was. I haven't watched any reviews or interviews, but I want to share my reaction to a couple things in the movie. First of all, I think Millie Alcock is just phenomenal. She lights up the screen every time she's on it. She just has such a way about her. And there's a scene where her mother is telling her, "We're going to send you to Earth. You're going to have these powers. You don't need to be nice, you don't need to be perfect, but you need to be good and you need to help people." And I thought for women, that is a message that we're not accustomed to hearing. You don't have to be kind, you don't have to be polite, just be good. And good could be misconstrued, but I read it as do the right thing, be a person that helps others but doesn't overextend in her boundaries. I'm reading into it, but just the way her mother said it, that's the sense I got. And I just teared up seeing that. I think that is so important for young girls, especially, to hear that. And you don't have to be a Disney princess who just never does anything wrong, is so perfect, and everybody loves her because she's just never upsets anybody. And like we're moving past that. The feminine is moving past that and really tapping into something much more powerful. And then they bring in these themes of human trafficking in the film. It was interestingly underplayed. Like the whole story could have moved on without that subplot, but I still felt seeing Millie Alcox and Supergirl be the hero for these women, to have a female hero that cannot be physically overpowered, cannot be dominated, cannot be intimidated by these bad people. And there's no backstory with these villain characters. There's no like, let's sympathize and understand where they came from, because I think when it comes to people that harm women, there often isn't. They might just be a psychopath, and there is no. In women, we have such sympathy in our hearts and like to make excuses for people's behavior, but some people are just psychopaths and they don't care, and there is no redemption story. And that's why I think her killing him in the end, spoiler, is appropriate, because he wasn't going to heal and get better and see the error of his ways. On the other hand, it's a little depressing that we need somebody with laser eyes and superhuman strength to protect and fight for us. But I can take a cheap thrill in a sci-fi fantasy superhero movie once in a while. Definitely had some tears coming up watching it, and I would love to hear what you think of the film. It was visually very beautiful and interesting to look at. There were some plot holes and some inconsistencies, but overall, I think those themes really did it for me.